In a possible massive self-goal, the Congress party went ahead and questioned the authenticity of India's surgical strike on Pakistan in 2016. Congress veteran Digvijaya Singh asked Narendra Modi government to furnish proof of surgical strikes on Pakistan after Pulwama terror attacks. Digvijay claimed that the Modi government falsely claimed it had hit Pakistan militarily to avenge Pulwama attack, but never gave any proof of the same. He's accused Modi government of lying and misleading the country over surgical strike. BJP slammed Congress, accusing it of pushing with Pakistan's fake narrative over the surgical strikes. Indian Army had launched the surgical strike as a retaliatory measure by the Modi government on the intervening night of September 29, a couple of years ago, right ahead of the elections, aimed at avenging terror attack on an army camp in Uri that killed 17 Indian soldiers. Congress has repeatedly questioned surgical strikes' authenticity despite Army's assertions.
सीआरपीएफ के लोगों ने, डायरेक्टर ने मांग की थी इन सीआरपीएफ के जवानों को हवाई जहाज से श्रीनगर से दिल्ली भेजा जाए, लेकिन मोदी जी ने मना कर दिया और हमारे 40 सीआरपीएफ के जवान शहीद हो जाते हैं। आज तक उस घटना की जानकारी न संसद में उन्होंने पेश की, न जनता के सामने रखी। सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक की बात करते हैं कि हमने इतने लोग मार गिराए, लेकिन प्रमाण कुछ नहीं, केवल झूठ का पुलिंदा से ये राज कर रहे हैं।
Let's not forget that they rigged up and fought the 2019 general election, questioning these surgical strikes, and the people of this country responded to them adequately. Secondly, these strikes were announced by the military leadership after they were successfully executed. And therefore, to raise questions on these surgical strikes is questioning the integrity of the Indian armed forces, their valor, and the operation that they undertook. Now, look at America, for instance, where Obama came out and announced that Osama bin Laden was killed. Nobody raised a question. But here you have a situation where even though the army announces the operation and the successful completion of it, you have the opposition continuously raking it up. Therefore, it is quite obvious that the Congress wants to weaken India, demoralize the armed forces, and speak the same language as the Pakistan's deep state.
INC should be named as PPP, Pak Parast Party, because once again the Congress party is down to spreading the Pakistani narrative, and Congress ka haath फिर से एक बार पाकिस्तान के साथ. Just like they stood with the Pakistani narrative on Article 370 on Balakot, now Digvijaya Singh questions Pulwama, tries to put the blame of Pulwama on India, and in a sense gives a clean sheet to Pakistan by leveling the blame on India itself. This is the same Digvijaya Singh who after 26/11 tried to put the blame of 26/11 not on Pakistan but on India, on Hindus.
Gaurav, it's very unfortunate that India's opposition raises question on Indian Army's action against terrorist action against Pakistan-based training camps, which was very clearly the surgical strikes were carried out. In fact, it's a matter of pride for the country that Indian Armed Forces did a punitive action against training camps which were being run by Pakistan, and in fact, as per one estimate, more than 300 terrorists were killed in that action. And instead of questioning the Indian Army, it's better if the opposition questions the Pakistan, questions how they are on the name of Ghazwa-e-Hind playing this dirty game and resorting to Uri attacks, like Pulwama, and I don't think anybody needs proof about these attacks.
Let me first clear everybody's mind that the Indian Army is not obliged to give any proof to anyone for the actions that they take. They act as per the directive of the government of the day. It is not related to any political party or anything like that, and they act as per the military wisdom that they have.
they carry out an appreciation of the situation and they carry out the task. In fact, I had spoken to several officers who had participated in the particular operation, and they have confirmed to me how this particular operation was conceived, how the training was carried out, and how the particular action has taken place. There is no need for any proof to be given to anybody, least of all to a political leader or for a political party.
It's not the Digvijaya Singh speaking. It is the Pakistan Prasth Congress and the Bharat Todo gang with which Congress has aligned during this Bharat Jodo Yatra, which is speaking. They are speaking the language of ISI. If there was no Pulwama strike, will any government dare to cross the border and go to Balakot and carry out air strikes, which may lead to war? This is ridiculous. And the Congress party may not believe BJP, but they cannot belittle the sacrifice of our soldiers, and they cannot belittle the statements made by the DGMO and other senior military officers about the surgical strikes. I think Congress is now losing ground, and since they have no issue to raise, the Bharat Jodo Yatra of their so-called repentance yatra has not succeeded, and they are trying to make external issues to emotionally exploit the people. But they don't know that the people of Jammu are nationalists. They will never buy such arguments from the Congress.